Norway, a land of towering fjords, ancient Viking legends, and a people with some of the most unique and homogeneous DNA in all of Europe. But what makes the Norwegian genetic blueprint so fascinating? Stay with us as we dive deep into the science behind Norwegian DNA, exploring its origins, traits, and the striking physical characteristics that set Norwegians apart from the rest of the world. Let's start with an astonishing fact. Over 90% of Norwegian DNA can be traced back to the original Viking settlers. That's right, the genetic legacy of the fierce, seafaring Norsemen still runs strong through the veins of modern-day Norwegians. But what about the remaining 10%? This fraction comes from Danish, German, Irish, and other European influences. Yet, interestingly, Norwegian DNA has very little non-European admixture, making it one of the most genetically pure populations in the world. But what about the genes that shape the physical features of Norwegians? If you've ever been to Norway, you've probably noticed a few common traits: pale skin, light-colored eyes, and tall stature. These aren't just coincidences. They're the result of generations adapting to the extreme northern climate, where long winters and limited sunlight played a crucial role in shaping the Nordic phenotype. One of the most striking features of Norwegians is their eye color. Believe it or not, a whopping 90% of Norwegians have blue eyes. That's one of the highest percentages in the world. And what about hair color? Over 80% of Norwegians have blonde hair, making them one of the blondest populations on the planet. Now, let's talk about the deep genetic markers of Norwegian ancestry. The most common Y haplogroup among Norwegian men is haplogroup I1, found in about 37.3% of the population. This haplogroup is the genetic signature of ancient northern Europeans and is particularly strong in Scandinavian populations. But there's another genetic marker that might surprise you. Norwegians also have significant frequencies of the R1 haplogroup, found in Eastern Europe and even as far as India. This genetic link hints at ancient migrations and interactions that shaped Norway's population thousands of years ago. Scandinavia is home to some of the oldest and most well-preserved genetic records in the world. This has allowed researchers to study the evolution of the Nordic people in great detail. In recent years, scientists have even identified specific genes unique to the Norwegian population, genes that could explain the high frequency of light features and other distinct traits. So, whether you're fascinated by the legacy of the Vikings, the science of genetics, or just curious about what makes Norwegians so uniquely striking, one thing is clear: the Norwegian DNA story is one of endurance, adaptation, and a deep-rooted connection to the past. If you found this deep dive into Norwegian DNA as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible insights into history and culture. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.